So MSFT went ahead and posted this article today, and I found it quite interesting. The reason why is because, of course, there are issues with the Surface Duo 1 and Surface Duo 2 where your phone will randomly go into a boot loop recovery mode and you cannot get out of it unless you completely restore your phone and wipe all your data. So anything you have on your phone will be wiped and gone no matter what. You can't honestly get around it. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So I want to start this off by saying this has no real correlation to Android 12L. It's been happening before 12L. It just has become more prevalent during 12L. But it's happened way before 12L, so this is not really like 12L, another problem, another glitch, another error. Not really, no. This is simply just a random bug in the Google, as it says right here, the Google Play services that is causing this to happen. So what is happening? Why is this happening? Let's go ahead and talk about that. Well, the reason why this is happening is because your phone, and I think it's a new feature with the Google Play services, you have 5 crashes in 5 minutes. If your phone crashes 5 times in 5 minutes, what it ends up doing is it ends up going ahead and putting your phone into recovery mode. Just like a computer, like for example, if a computer crashes 1 time or 2 times, it will actually go into safe mode. It's to protect the computer and kind of keep it stable, because if it keeps crashing, it doesn't know why it's crashing, right? So we're trying to figure this out, trying to, keep everything under control so it goes in safe mode. Your phone does the same concept, except it goes into recovery mode because it needs to make sure everything is okay. Well, the problem with this service is if it crashes 5 times in 5 minutes, again, like I said, it tries to factory reset itself. Now, you can imagine why that alone is a problem, but then you try to go ahead and get out of that factory reset and you're trying to get back to your main screen and hopefully save all your data. Well, then there's another problem, is now you're stuck in a boot loop animation and you are not able to get out of it. So it gets out of that recovery mode and it tries to go back to the normal operation of the phone, and then it ends up going ahead and getting stuck in a loop and it cannot get out of it no matter what. There has been little to zero workarounds. As this article does say, with workarounds, there's little to zero workarounds. Some people have tried restarting their phone, it worked. Some people have tried different methods, but it seems like it's really just a shot in the dark at this point of how to get it to work again without, again, resetting your phone completely. Because if you do reset your phone, factory reset your phone, it will 100% work again. But the problem with that is, let's say, for example, the person who wrote this article and found out about this glitch, they actually barely use their phone. They said they use their phone maybe a couple times in a week. They put this phone on the charger. It has a timer, and it randomly did this. Now, imagine if you're a business professional, right? You just bought Microsoft's brand new Surface Duo 2. You have all your important documents on there, right? Contracts, information about your customers, information about your employees, all that stuff stacked up on your phone, right? Ready to go, because obviously you're a business professional. You're always on the go. You wake up one morning, this happens. Yeah. Now, there has been no official word from Android or Google or Microsoft. Nobody has said anything. So, will they? I highly doubt it. Microsoft's track record on issues and bugs is usually, their mentality is just to keep quiet and eventually people stop complaining about it. I kind of feel like that's what they're going to do here, as I do not see Microsoft coming out with a statement or coming out with anything saying, hey, listen, this is happening, this is a problem. Because again, like I said, if you think about it this way, and this goes with any glitch or bug, because I've gotten a lot of comments down below of people saying, I have no issues with my phone, I have no issues with my, phone doing this, and this. It's like, I would say every bug or glitch probably impacts maybe 20% of Surface Duo users. I was actually thinking when I first made a couple of these videos that it impacted a lot more than it did. It really doesn't. It impacts 20 or 30%. But those 20 or 30%, if you think of it in the grand scheme of things of how many units are sold of Duo 1 and 2, and still sold every single day, that 20 or 30% is a lot of people who are being affected. A lot of time we look at those numbers and we think, oh, 20, 30, that's nothing. If you have 1 million people, 10% of 1 million people is 100,000 people. So if you have 3 million units sold, that's what? 60,000 people being affected. Did the math incorrect there. Hang on. 30%. Yeah, because 30% would be 300,000. Yeah, so anyway. So like I said, I'm not best at math. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But anyway, though, so there's a lot of people more affected than we realize. But yeah, you might never have this problem or never have this glitch. That's why I like to cover it, because, you know, it's coming. If this ever does happen to you, you know exactly what happened. So here is the actual full-on quote from the person whose phone did not work. I just got my Surface Duo 1 last weekend, and I have been using it all week. This happened to me yesterday after 5 days of use. I wasn't actively using it at the time, but it was charging, and I had a timer going. I picked up to find it in recovery reset mode. I tried to reboot without wiping, but would get to the home screen. It would force me back to recovery mode, and nothing changing until I finally gave in and factory reset it. Very annoying for sure. I'm thankful I haven't loaded up everything on it yet, just a few apps, and I came here to see if it was something known already. When I didn't find anything, I was hopeful it was a one-time thing. Now you have me worried. I really want to like this device, but there's so much there's so much I do enjoying with it, and since I got it for much less than it was, I'm willing to stomach it not being perfect experience, but still I expect more. And again, like I said, that's one problem. There's countless other Redditors who have said similar issues, right? And as he said, yeah, it's not just one person who's had an issue. There's more than one person who's had the same exact issue. So even if this does affect 20% of the user base of the Surface Duo 1 and 2, Mike Stock, you gotta say something. You gotta do something. You gotta do something about that. That's definitely going to be a problem, because let's be honest, the biggest problem with the Duo 1 and Duo 2 has to be the operating system, to the fact of the app. Everything works fluently with the actual device. Android 12L on paper is fine. It's not working fluently with the actual device. Android 11 is fine, but it has to work fluently with the actual device in order for everything to work out and you not have issues, glitches, and bugs, right? And I said this before, I said it again. That's why I say I feel like 12L is honestly a beta. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.